Hello and happy week 4. I wanted to talk to you today all about the heart, and the heart is very close to my heart. First of all, because I have a vulnerability in my genetic and family history towards heart disease. My father, my grandmother, and my 2 grandparents on my mother's side died of heart attacks at the age of 67, which is way too young. And so I want to take extra care of my heart. And I also want to share with you the tools that are really capable of strengthening the physical organ of the heart and also to help us heal past heart imbalances that can show in the form of heartbreak or grief or loss that we may have experienced in our history, but not necessarily fully energetically digested and released those experiences. And that's what week 4 is all about. It's all about coming to the mat and meeting through our physical body, our connection with our light body that consists of our energetic system, our meridians, our nadis, our chakras, in a skillful and intelligent way so that we can clear whatever is obstructing this very sensitive area. And I wanted to share about someone that I found out about a long time ago, and I've shared his book many times with my clients because I feel like his research is brilliant. His name is Dr. Dean Ornish, and you might be familiar with him because he goes way back to the 80s. He's out of UCSF, and he did a lot of the pioneering research to support the truth of the outrageous theory at the time that food and exercise was, important in terms of our heart health, which we now know to be true. And we now know that lifestyle choices matter, and we go about making the best lifestyle choices that we can to have a strong heart. So through the course of his research in really looking at the wellness of this area, he discovered that more important than diet and more important than exercise in relationship to heart health is the question of love and connection and intimacy. And that really supports everything that I've learned and everything that I've understood about how important it is to be in right relationship, first of all, with our own heart, and how important it is for that to be open, to be both giving and receiving love in relationship with others. So I want to invite you to come to the mat to meet and digest whatever obstacles may exist on a mental level, an emotional level, and a spiritual level relative to this question. And we get invited all the time to love ourselves more. You need to love yourself. And we're like, well, what does that mean? What does that actually mean? And how do we practice loving ourselves more? Well, in this practice that I'm going to share next Sunday, I will show you how to do that. So it elevates the idea of loving the self into an actual act, into an actual practice. And as I've talked about before, all of our emotions carry a certain frequency and a certain vibration. And we want to be making sure that we're occupying the emotions that are carrying a vibration that is sending messages to the cells to live and to thrive and to flourish, not to do the opposite. And low negative emotional vibrations do that. And so we want to be skillful in understanding how to turn that around and how to change it and take excellent care of our tender, loving heart so that it's strengthened to be the best expression that it can be. And we can learn the skills of what actually loving ourselves means in a very practical and simple way. So I invite you to come join me. I am excited for this new yoga studio that I've now created online, and I love it so much. I think I'm going to continue even after this shelter in place ends. And I do feel like there are going to be many gifts that we can bring forward from this time into what follows this time, and my online yoga studio is going to be one of them. So I want you to join me on Sunday, and hopefully, who knows, you might love it just as much as I do and want to continue to do it just as I do. So namaste. Bye.